It's with great regret and even greater sense of concern and anxiety and more that I have to tell you that there is still no sign of our first guest, Gonzalo Lira. We spoke with him on Friday and booked this appearance this evening. He has not yet logged in. We have not been able to contact him. Over the last hours, many people from around the world have been messaging me saying that it is some time since they heard from Gonzalo Lira, sometime since he answered any personal messages. Now, some of those were prior to him answering ours, if indeed it was him that was answering. It is a matter of grave concern, close to an emergency, that this brave man, a Chilean citizen, and I hope the Chilean government is already cognizant of the fact that their compatriot may be in grave danger in Kharkov in the Ukraine. You may or may not be familiar with the work that Gonzalo has already done. He has brought us right from the front line, the truth as he saw it, down there on the street, in and amongst the war zone in Kharkov. His testimony may be wholly correct, partly correct, completely incorrect, but it is his take. And as I have been saying, how can you possibly know that the information you are acting on is correct if you do not hear the other side of the story? This is really not rocket science. How can you possibly know that the story you're being told by your government and the media entirely loyal to your government is telling the truth? Have they a track record of telling the truth? Do the Donald Trump supporters in the United States think the American media are paragons of truth? Do the Brexit supporters in Britain think that our media is a paragon of the truth? Do the Jeremy Corbyn supporters in Britain think that our media is a paragon of truth? Those that know and lived through the lies about the Iraq War, the Libyan War, the Afghan War, the Syrian War, the Yemen War, do we have a government and a media that can be trusted? Only a fool would say yes to that question. And yet, so few people are speaking up against the monstrous imposition of absolute censorship of a major war, so that we see and hear and read the point of view our government intends us to consume. This is a monstrosity in a democracy, in a country that has no free speech, cannot possibly be called a democracy.